I spoke with the mother today, and she told me she did not want her face shown on camera, but she did want to speak out about what's been going on as far as her daughter being harassed. She told me the incident started about 2 weeks ago, and that's when she went to the landlord. The landlord told her to go to law enforcement, but nothing has been done. So far, she's had to take matters into her own hands.
April 16th at Bunker Hill High School. A little girl had started an altercation with my daughter's friend. They both were sent to the principal's office. They said that they was going to take the little girl home and let my daughter ride the bus. By the time my child had got home from school, the little girl had done spread word around the school that she knew where we lived. She was going to pull up. By the time my daughter get off the bus, her and her boyfriend is walking up our sidewalk to jump on my daughter. So, the police was called. The police talks to the principal at school. Principal verifies our story and confirms our story. They just tell us, go our separate ways or whatever. We thinking it's over. The next day, the dad is creeping and lurking around our apartment building.
Her daughter was followed into the breezeway, and that's where she said the assault happened. The father of the other child involved in the altercation, who allegedly assaulted this mother's daughter, is a known offender. His criminal history includes 2 counts of robbery with a dangerous weapon and 2 counts of second-degree kidnapping, which is why this mother felt she had to get a restraining order. The principal of Bunker Hill High School wrote a letter backing the child in question, verifying that she is a straight-A student who is never in trouble, and he supports the mother backing her child's safety.
The principal wrote an affidavit for my child. She's not a problem child. Mind you, I go tell the landlord this, call the police. They telling me to talk to the landlord. Landlord's telling me to talk to police. It's like nothing is getting done.
She went to court this morning to get a restraining order. She told me she hopes this will be enough because the person responsible is still on the run.
It's like they're not going to stop until somebody ends up getting hurt. I pay too much rent for my child to live uncomfortable and not be able to walk home and without somebody jumping out on her or waiting on her, stalking her, harassing her to assault her. And it's just crazy to me.
The mother told me after speaking with law enforcement and taking matters into her own hands, her landlord told her she had 30 days to leave her home, despite seeking law enforcement's advice after being told to do so by the landlord.
She told me I had lease violations, so I asked her what the lease violations was. The first one was that I had a disturbance with them walking up to me and my child. The next one, she told me that it was for calling the police. Every time I called the police, that was a lease violation. So I asked her, I said, so you mean to tell me with me calling the police, trying to protect me and my child, that's a lease violation?
This afternoon before I left the apartment complex, I went to speak with the office manager of the apartments, and she told me that she couldn't speak on the matter, instead directed me to the regional manager. Well, the mother played me a recording when she called the regional manager's office, but has never heard back from her since. Reporting in Claremont, I'm Fentress Fountain, WHKY News.